and see if you can get her to pay attention to different areas of her pelvic floor and try to allow for that complete relaxation. Because usually I think of it as one particular area is creating the tightness, and that's sort of shifting the organ. So what you can do is lay on the floor on your back, just like if you're in a 90-90, and you could prop her up on a wedge so she's a little bit higher up, but you want her to be able to rock her sacrum side to side and back and forth, and I'll show you how to do it on the ball in just a second. But basically what you're doing, if you kind of have her tilt backward and forward and find her sacral base and then towards her coccyx, and then just sort of exist in that neutral space, have her start there and just be really relaxed with the legs, and she'll take an inhale through her nose and imagine her pelvic floor descending down and really being able to lengthen in that position, and then exhale, draw it up. So maybe she'll do about 3 repetitions. Then you have her rock back to 12. So that would be like the sacral base. So I'm basically tucking under slightly, and I can feel that sacral base into the floor. And then there you would have her do the same thing, inhale through her nose. And the tension, what you'll feel is actually a little bit more posterior. And so you're having to release that tension more in the kind of superior posterior part of the pelvic floor. So you'll do 3 breaths there, then have her tilt forward where she's a little bit more on her coccyx, and have her do the same thing there. And she'll feel the difference in the pressure. It's almost a little bit more anterior in general. And so she'll do 3 there, then have her come back to neutral, and basically I'm gonna do kind of a hip shift, but I'm like using my left leg to push and rotate to 3 o'clock of my sacrum. So I've just got pressure pushing into 3 o'clock. And then there, I'm gonna do my same thing, 3 inhales, and there'll be more pressure and tension on that side that she's sort of trying to let go. And then she'll do it again, using that right leg just to kind of push over to the left side, that's 9 o'clock, and do the same 3 breaths there. So if you want her to do it on a ball because she's not able to lay down right now, you could just have her sit. You'll have me doing the exact same thing. So I can rock back, so I'm sort of tilting back, which is a little bit more 12 o'clock, even though I'm not on my back laying down. And I can hold that and inhale and imagine pushing pressure down into the ball, letting it lengthen and then contract up. And then I can again go into more of an anterior pelvic tilt, do the same thing, pressure, exhale, pull it up. And then from here, I can go back to neutral and sort of, I can see how I can kind of hike and shift the ball underneath me. So I can hike my right hip, shift. I've got more pressure on the left. I'm gonna inhale. Imagine that lengthening into the ball there. I'm gonna feel more restriction on that left side. And then I'm gonna go over to the right and do the same thing. Imagine it lengthening into the ball. So you can kind of work around the different areas of the pelvic floor. Give it a try and let me know if she has any success with it.